Oh, last tip.
Last tip, my last goodie for the day. Okay, so one thing I want to talk about is sports injuries. I know a lot of you are very active. You're outside, you're playing football, you're playing soccer. So you really want to make sure that you're protecting your teeth when you're doing this athletic activity.
Right.
I've seen people, I had a really bad basketball injury, somebody came down with an elbow, had his front tooth knocked out. And does anyone know what you're supposed to do if you get your front tooth knocked out? Any tooth knocked out, really.
We should pause. I've heard some things.
I'm sure you've heard things.
Yes.
So, I mean, I think the most important thing is to try to get it back in there if you feel comfortable doing that yourself quickly.
That's scary.
Yeah. If you're scared to do that, then you should put your tooth in milk.
Okay.
Milk is a very good neutral buffer for the tooth until you can get immediately to your dentist, call your dentist, oral surgeon, anyone that can get that thing cleaned off and put back in for you. And what we typically do when it's come out like that is put a little wire splint back there that you'll wear for a few weeks to make sure the tooth gets integrated back in and stable. Absolutely. But even there's plenty of dental injuries, so you could have fractures. Yes. Your tooth can be avulsed, just not knocked out completely, but just kind of moved. Yeah. So, to prevent all these horrible things from happening, because these are lifelong injuries. There are things you have to deal with the rest of your life if it happens. So to prevent that, what we recommend is an athletic guard. And then this is a custom made one. It's a little bit thinner, but you can get them at any sporting goods. I love the one that you can heat mold.
Yes.
Because I feel like it's a little bit better fit. And I'm gonna try to find one that's not super bulky, because I think the biggest complaint I get about those things is that it's such a mouthful to wear. But I mean, I think just protecting yourself while you're playing sports is so important to protect your smile in the long run.
Safety. And I usually say accidents. People say accidents, but as medical providers, we say it could have been prevented. Most of the time, it could have been prevented. So safety is very important, because like you said, if I have a major traumatic injury to my teeth or my oral cavity, it's going to affect me for the rest of my life.
Right, absolutely.
When you get to a certain age, that's all the teeth you're going to get.
That's all you're going to get.
From somewhere else.
You're out of luck.
I tell people all the time, take care of them now. That's all you're going to get. Permanent.
That's it.
So absolutely.
You got to make it a long time on those
teeth.
Mm-hmm.
So this was great. And I bet you guys learned some things that you didn't know. And I bet you didn't think some of these tips could be related to your smile and your oral health. So I think this was a powerful episode. Thank you, Dr.
Thank you so much for having me. I had so much fun today.
And thank you to my audience for listening. If you learned something today that will help you have a beautiful, healthy smile, and you learned that it's not just all about the teeth, right? The oral cavity, healthy habits, all of that, please let me know. Follow me on social media. Subscribe to my website, drcandicemd.com. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts and SoundCloud, Kidding Around with Dr. Candace. Send me some comments. If there's a question you have, a show you want to hear, let me know how we helped you today. I'll shout you out on the show. Absolutely. I want to mention you. So thank you so much, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
All right.